Ah, Konami, you made some of the best video games ever in the late 80s and early 90s. And this is one of them. A spaceship shooter that's more than just a spaceship shooter. It's a video game that sort of made video games, space shooters, for what they are today. It's more than a video game. It's a legend in Super Nintendo history. This is Gradius 3. One of my favorite video games ever that I ever played as a kid. One of my favorite childhood games. I just love this game to bits. And so do other people. For many reasons that I will explain as I play. This is also known as one of the best Super Nintendo games ever made. It was in the Screw Attack Top 20 Super Nintendo games, but it was tied with another shooter, side-scroller shooter, spaceship, whatever, which I don't even know the name of. Whatever. They couldn't decide between this game and another game, which I don't know the name of, and I don't even care. So, you get to pick your weapons and customs that the game designs for you, or, if you want to customize them yourself, you can just do it separately. So I'm going to pick my weapons, and then we're going to start the gameplay. Start what? Start gaming? No. So at first glance, it looks like your typical spaceship shooter. But like I said, it's more than that. Hang on. Those orange spiky balls are your power-ups. Now, it may not look like a power-up. Well, maybe it does, but yeah, those are your power-ups. So, these little bars down here, these blue bars, are the weapons that I just chose. And when you collect these power-ups, you will be able to select one of your power-ups, because you don't just activate them manually. You have to get these, because these are your fuel for your weapons. If you get one of these, one bar is going to glow. If you get two of these, this is going to stop glowing yellow. It's going to skip to this one. So, you cannot select two weapons at once. Each time you get one of these, you have to select one separately. So let's say I get three. These two aren't going to be glowing yellow, but this one is. So I can select that only. Some of the weapons you can select more than once. Like for example, speed up. You can select that more than once. And the more you select it, the more fast your ship goes fast. You know. And also F option. This is just a weapon that I chose. But when you select it, an orange ball will be above your ship. And that shoots lasers with you, so it's like a double laser cannon. And you can have up to 4 of these. So there's going to be 2 up here and 2 down here if you select it 4 times. And you're shooting lasers out of all of them. And it's like a super laser cannon. Whatever. But after you select 4, it's gone. And some you can select once. Well, that was a mouthful. Well, let's continue with the gameplay. See, speed up is now glowing, but I'm not going to select that. Only select speed up once. Now I have a missile shooting out because, you know. No, don't kill me. Good. Now, is this all you do? Fly in space? Do you go anywhere special? Well, my answer to that is yes, you do. Here's level 1. So it's some kind of desert level. I don't know what it does. Anyways, if you watch AVGN, you'll know in a Zelda 2 review, he said challenge is a good thing. In this game, oh boy, does it give you a challenge. Level 1 is pretty easy, but once you beat level 1, it gets way too difficult, way too fast. And I am not misleading or anything. It really gets hard. And AVGN said, but challenge should be given to the player in increments, meaning the game should get harder as the game progresses. But, like in Zelda 2, it gets hard as soon as you get to the second level. The first level, like I said, is pretty easy, like this desert level. There are bosses, and the bosses are pretty easy. Wait, what am I saying? The first level boss is easy, but all the other bosses are like, oh my god, I can't even explain how hard they are. Ooh, ooh. Yes, and I'm shooting 2 lasers at me. So, here's something I didn't mention. One-hit death. That's right. Get hit once, and your spaceship is space dust. No joke. That's pretty much the main problem I have with this game. Well, like I said, challenge is not a bad thing. But seriously, if you're gonna give us challenge, give it to us later in the game. I mean, ooh, blue laser, yes. I need to get more power-ups fast. So this is the first level boss. Some kind of alien thing that comes out of the wall. This boss is pretty easy if you know how to defeat him. Basically, you just have to shoot the green eyeball until he dies. Now, there's not many projectiles coming towards me, except those yellow things that I keep shooting, and they multiply. So yeah, pretty simple. Beat him. That was fast. But the second level comes right after a short space scene right here. Now, these normal spaceship scenes that are not the levels, these places are a good place to rack up those power-ups, so you can get the weapons down here. Yeah. So, gather up your power-ups and get ready for the second level. Sometimes the levels change. I don't know how many times I've experienced it, but it changes sometimes. Power up, power. Yes! I got another laser shooter. Oh, I missed the power up. Give me my power-ups. You'll see why the second level is so hard in just a minute. Yes. Now, as you can see, the walls are liquefied. What can that mean? A water level? Nah. These bubbles is the main reason. These bubbles, once you destroy them, they multiply into smaller bubbles. Look, they keep multiplying. And since you have one-hit deaths, it's hard to avoid them. At least you have to keep collecting power-ups. It's not like they don't give you any power-ups. So, depending on how big the bubbles are, depends on how much they multiply. And believe me, they multiply a lot. You just have to be careful not to hit anything. Because it's kind of like running out into a rainstorm and trying not to get hit by any rain. If you can picture that in your head, then that's how hard this level is. Trying to dodge rain. Luckily, those blue power-ups destroy all enemies on screen. Yes, I got all 4. Take this, Bubbles! But sometimes if there's too much crap on the screen like here, it starts to go into slow motion. Don't you love it when video games do that? Whoa! Sometimes they come from behind you. I'm running out of time. I really gotta finish this review. Now look how big that bubble was. That's pretty much where you're screwed. And yes, I did get past the second level. I think I got to the 3rd or 4th level. And that's where I died, because I think in one of the levels you have to shoot the walls, basically to advance. So, that is Gradius 3. I will see you guys later. I might make a part 2, but I do not know. Alright, that's my Gradius 3 review. I will see you guys later.